Say to Mansfield, now the president wants you to get the proper people, and we come in, and you say they fired at us. We responded immediately, and we took out one of their boats, put the other two running, and we're putting our boats right there, and we're not running an inch.
Are to destroy.
That's right.
Right. We're going to go, and I think I should also, or we should also, at that time, Mr. President, explain this Op Plan 34A. These covert operations. There's no question but what that had bearing on it. Friday night, as you probably know, we had 4 TP boats from Vietnam, manned by Vietnamese or other nationals, attacked 2 islands. And we expended, 1,000 rounds of ammunition of one kind or another against them. We probably shot up a radar station and a few other miscellaneous buildings. And following 24 hours after that, with this destroyer in that same area, undoubtedly led them to connect the two events.
Well, say that to Dirksen. You give me some guidance on what we ought to say. I want to leave an impression on the background and the people we talk to over here that we're going to be firm as hell without saying something that's dangerous. But we sure ought to always leave the impression that if you shoot at us, you're going to get hit.
Well, I think you would want to instruct George Reedy this morning at his news conference to say that you personally have ordered the Navy to carry on the routine patrols off the coast of North Vietnam, to add an additional destroyer to the one that has been carrying on the patrol, to provide an air cap, and to issue instructions to commanders to destroy any force that attacks our force in international waters.
Okay, here's what we did. We, within their 12-mile limit, and that's a matter that hadn't been settled, but there have been some covert operations in that area that we've been carrying on, blowing up some bridges and things of that kind, roads and so forth. So I imagine they wanted to put a stop to it. So they come out there and fire, and we respond immediately with 5-inch guns from the destroyer and with planes overhead, and we cripple them up, knock one of them out, and cripple the other 2. And then we go right back where we were with that destroyer and with another, plus plenty of planes standing by. And that's where we are now.
As President and Commander-in-Chief, it is my duty to the American people to report that renewed hostile actions against United States ships on the high seas in the Gulf of Tonkin have today required me to order the military forces of the United States to take action in reply. The initial attack on the destroyer Maddox on August 2nd was repeated today by a number of hostile vessels attacking 2 U.S. destroyers with torpedoes. The destroyers and supporting aircraft acted at once on the orders I gave after the initial act of aggression. We believe at least 2 of the attacking boats were sunk. There were no U.S. losses. The performance of commanders and crews in this engagement is in the highest tradition of the United States